Hi everyone, welcome to today's reading. So, as requested, I am here to gas y'all up. But before we get started, I have a super special announcement. I'm so excited to announce my new partnership with Grace Harrington. So, if y'all have ever wanted to read birth charts, I know some of you have expressed wanting to learn how to read birth charts to me on Twitch and in the comment section. Grace has spent a long time mastering the art of narrative astrology. So she has a course coming out. The classes start March 22nd. And right now there's an early bird special. So if you sign up anytime between when I upload this video, which is February 2nd, until February 12th, y'all get a special discount. So if that interests you, you can sign up using my link below. And I am going to be really excited to see y'all in the class. I know I'm really looking forward to taking it, and I know I have a lot to learn about astrology. So super, super exciting things. And yeah, hope to see y'all there. So you got 3 piles to choose from. You can also choose from any of the pictures earlier on in the video. Pause if you need some more time. Timestamps are down below in the description box, and I will see y'all at your piles. What's up, pile 1? Welcome to your reading. So I'm here to gas you up today. So this reading is going to be compliment and positive messages to you from Spirit and me, both of us, all of us here. Let's see what we got. Y'all know the drill. I will get more cards later on. Monster Oracle came out in force today. They wanted me to get more cards. I'm like, y'all, this is already way too many cards. Dang, weird how those ended up over there. That's how I thought I was going to start the reading. Let's see how it goes. First up, we got the Emperor. Service. Ego. Black Dragon cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. The Thinking Woman. Blank Slate, learning from example. Truth revealed, the monster behind the curtain. Party, savor, and celebrate. Take the lead. Power. Ooh, the Eight of Wands. Then we got, we got Angel. Helping those in need with no expectation of return. That's you, pile 1. Then we got Midas Miser. Entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. Bless, big ups to the Most High. I love that for you, pile 1. So right away with Midas, y'all got the Midas touch. Let's go, baby. Everything you touch turns into gold, man. That's awesome. So like literally everything you do, everything you touch, it becomes really successful. It becomes really fruitful. You get a lot of returns, a lot of gains, a lot of success without even really trying. And this could be in other areas of your life too. It's just like things of a physical nature don't take much to materialize in your life. And if and when you ever struggle financially, you always seem to find that you have more than enough. And that not only that you have more than enough, but you're still able to live a comfortable lifestyle, even though you might have technically been struggling. You might have been technically wondering, man, between all those bills, I barely have enough to eat. But somehow, not only did you have enough to eat, but you also were able to go get a massage and buy a new video game and, that kind of stuff. So everything you have, like, you triple, quadruple, like, it multiplies. You multiply. Pile one, you contain multitudes. Especially with this angel card, like, helping those in need with no expectation of return. Literally, you're literally an earth angel. You are an angel that God sent here on earth to spread your light, spread your wings, spread your joy, spread your love, to bless people, to nurture people, to show people the way, show people the benefits of living a good and honest and truthful and loving life, which is awesome. You do everything you can to help people. You see yourself as a source of abundance, and yeah, literally, because how could you produce so much in the material if you didn't see yourself as a direct connection to source, right? So you see and understand that you have a direct line, a direct connection to source, and therefore you're able to provide abundantly to the people around you because you know you are provided for. You know everything that you want and that you need is taken care of. So that gives you the strength and the ability and the peace to go out and help other people. You're the kind of person that you might only have $20 in your pocket, and you will give that whole $20 to somebody out on the street. And then by the end of the night, somehow you have $120, Everything you do multiplies because you have a lot of good karma stacked up. Literally, you're an earth angel. Like, I don't feel any bad karma attached to you. Like, and we all have our stuff, right? We're all capable of doing our stuff, and maybe we're all like, we slighted people, or maybe you cut somebody off in traffic accidentally, or, like, we all have our things, but it's like the things, those little tiny things that you do, they don't ever stack up against you because you have so much positive karma stacked up. You're just this like big shining rainbow of truth. It would take quite a lot for you to have bad karma. I'm not saying, go out there and do bad stuff because Spirit's going to get mad at you and Spirit's going to know. I mean, Spirit's going to let you know that they're mad at you regardless of whether or not that karma builds up. So I think that's also why, like, Spirit is extra harsh with you, and I think you notice that, like, even if you step a little bit to the left, Spirit's like, "Pat, like, what you doing? What do you think you're doing? Like, you know better. I made you better than that." And then you're like, "Okay, but how come so and so can do all this stuff, and I can't even like cross the crosswalk or cross the street without going on the crosswalk without something really bad happening?" And it's like the Spirit's like, because I made you better. I made you to know better. And I made you to do better, so I expect more of you. But because Spirit expects more of you, you are more blessed. That's why you're able to turn anything you touch into gold. Wow. Wow, pile one. Shoot, and that's just the first two cards. Literally, too, because you got service and ego and emperor. So you really practice and live your life in servitude of others and of spirit, and you don't have really any ego hangups. You've cleared, I think, probably as much of your ego as you possibly can. I mean, we all have things, right? We all have things that we can work on. Nobody is ever, I think, fully healed. Like, we all have things that we can improve. Um, but for you, you very much live outside of your ego. Like it takes a lot for your ego to crop up, and whenever it does, it's quick to go away. You are so quick to keep it in check. And it's people love that you are so smart, you are so talented, you are so capable, that you are such a strong leader. Literally, because you got the emperor and take the lead. You are such an amazing leader, pile one. Whether or not you know it, you have so many people that look up to you. They love how compassionate you are, they love how strong you are, they love how intelligent you are, how capable you are, how intuitive you are. Like literally, like people want to be like you. They're like, oh man, Pal One's so cool. I wish I could be like Pal One, man. But what I was saying is like they people are so impressed by how amazing you are, that you are such a good leader, but you don't have an ego. That you're able to lead with a compassionate voice, that you're able to lead powerfully with compassion. That's something that is such an art. That is a skill. That is not something most people can do. That's something very, 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 very few people can do. And you have it down pat. And people are in awe, people are in shock, people really, really have a lot of love and admiration for you. And whether or not you know it, you inspire people to be more like that, to be more compassionate, more gentle, more loving, but still firm, still able to handle their business. Not allow life or anybody to push them over. You give folks a lot of hope and a lot of inspiration, whether or not you know it, whether or not they tell you. And you have such a passion for learning, even if you, because people really already see you as very, very intelligent. Even if you, okay, so this is what I'm getting. I feel like you are an expert in one or more fields. I feel like there are things that you have been doing for many, many years, for a very, very long time, that a lot of people would qualify you as an expert in that field. I don't think that you think you're an expert in that field. I think that you think you might be a novice, or that you feel like you have so much to learn. And that is such a beautiful thing, because when we are humble and we know that, oh, what is the saying? Um, a fool knows everything, but a wise man knows nothing, right? So like you really, I don't think that you're doing that consciously, but that's who you are. Like because you're so wise, you come from a standpoint where you know that you don't know everything. That you you're not the type of person where, like, there's a lot of people who they maybe they are experts in their field and they would say that they know a lot. There's a lot of people in this world that if they're presented with information that is factual, but it goes against their knowledge and their beliefs, they'll fight it tooth and nail for no reason, and they don't care how foolish they look, right? Not you, though. Like, you are open to listening to what other people have to say, you're open to other people's opinions, to other forms of research. Like, you're not going to close off any avenue to information, because more information for you it's a wealth. It's a wealth of knowledge, right? Information makes you fortunate. And then you have power and swiftness. So you are so powerful, literally, in your life and the things that you do. They carry so much weight. You know how they say a ripple in the water creates a wave in the ocean or something like that? You are that wave. You're more of the end product than the like starting ripple. Like you're this big, like, powerful, I don't even know, I don't even have the words. And for some of y'all, um, you might be really into bodybuilding, weightlifting. Shout out to all my bodybuilders. So people see you as very, very strong. You're very, very strong. You're very, very powerful. Physically, mentally, emotionally. And then with swiftness, like I was saying with the Midas, your manifestations, the things you want, they come in so fast. And people know. Like people know something's up. You know what I mean? Like, because they're literally like, dang, pile one literally was just talking about that like an hour ago, and they said that they didn't have the money, and now they got all that and the accessories. Like, what? You, yeah, like, I don't know. You have a quickness about you, a swiftness about how the things that you want show up in your life. And possibly that has to do also with this Black Dragon card. It says cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. So your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, the divine, God, your angels, whatever you identify with, have really placed this cocoon of protection over you so that you could flourish, so that you could be this earth angel, so that you could know what it's like to manifest the way that you do, because you have a message, you have something to put forward in this world and share with other people, and you needed to have that protection over you to get to that state, to be able to have that wealth of information and perspective that you do have. And party, man, like people see you as the life of a party. You are so much fun to be around. You are funny. I feel like y'all can be ambiverts at sometimes. So sometimes you might be more introverted and sometimes you might be more extroverted. Whenever you are more in this extroverted mode, like people love it. Like people think you are the life of the party. They just want to have fun with you, man. Not only that, but Spirit's also saying you're gonna have a lot to savor and celebrate soon. So with your Midas touch, you got some really good blessings coming in, some that you're really not even aware of yet, and you're gonna be blessed. So you have a lot to celebrate coming up. Pile one, very, very exciting thing. Let's pull some tarot and see what else we can get. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. My pile one, please, Spirit. Can we gas up pile one? And this one, I think. And this one, dang. I'm feeling one more. That's so many cards. This reading's already mad long. That's it. That's enough. Alright, we got the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Tower, the Page of Swords, The Four of Wands, the Devil, Judgment, the Sun, Two of Cups, very nice, and the Page of Pentacles. So there's this, that's mad court cards. So right away what I'm feeling like, it feels like you really have a big support group, and if you don't feel that way, there's a lot of people in your energy, kind of in your space, in your surrounding area, that energetically sends you a lot of love and support. And then with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords, you're really good at taking your time to mull over decisions that are going to benefit you in the long run. You don't mind taking your time to think things over, see things through, and make sure that you're approaching things from a very logical perspective because you understand how important that is. And then with the Two of Cups, like, you're such an awesome friend again with Angel. You are so kind and caring and compassionate. You're everybody's best friend, everybody's go-to person for advice, whether that is about relationships or spiritual advice or fashion advice or workout advice or how to stay calm, right? And you're happy to show up for people. You're happy to give people that advice and be there for them. And with the Tower, what I'm getting here, it's like you're a bolt of lightning to people. You really shake things up in people's world. You are literally like, you're a lightning bolt in the darkness, and what you do, like, the way that you show up in people's lives, you really help them to see that the way that they've been living hasn't been serving them, and to start to make changes of their own. And the way that you do that literally is just by being yourself. Like, that's really like what I'm getting here too with this Page of Swords in particular. Like, he's very young and like he's wearing this full chainmail, and he's kind of just like, here I am, I'm gonna do my best. I'm here to be me and do my best. I feel like that's you. Whether or not you have a full grasp and understanding about what it is you're doing, you fully show up for it and you're ready for it. And then with the Devil card, I love that for you because it's saying that you don't hold on to any type of bondages. You don't let your lower fears or anxieties take a hold of you. You're always very good at seeing the higher perspective, the higher truth. And you don't have, really any addictions or anything that is able to have control over you, which is amazing. And the Four of Wands, what I'm getting with this, it's like you have a lot of joy, you have a lot of abundance with these grape leaves, a lot of things to share with the world. You make a happy home for people, for the people around you, whether or not they're close friends. People feel at home in your presence. They feel very comfortable and provided for in your space because they know they're in a judgment-free zone when they're around you. And it feels like, with people, you really don't pass judgment on other people because you understand we all have our things to go through. We all have, the propensity or the capability to go through both the good and the bad. We all have the ability to make good and bad choices. And that doesn't make one person any better or any worse off, or any worse than anybody else. You're very accepting of people in general. But on the rare occasions when you do pass judgment, I don't want to say like it's deserved or it's earned, but it kind of is low key. Like, you are a very forthright individual. You have a very good judgment, a good, clear way of seeing things, and you see things from a higher perspective. You see things from the light, from the truth. Yeah, and then with the sun, you're just this beautiful sunbeam. You make everybody else happy. You spread so much joy in this world. You brighten up the room when you walk into it. You make everybody else smile. Everybody else is happy to see you, to know you, to be around you. People feel fortunate to be in your presence. They want to soak up the sun, your sun. And then with this Page of Pentacles, you got so much more coming. You got so much more in store for you. This is only the beginning. It feels like things are just starting to pick up for you, but this is only the start, and I'm very excited for you. That was your reading, pile number 1. Thank y'all for being here. If this resonated with you, please leave a like, drop a comment down below. It really, really helps out with the channel, and it gives me an opportunity to connect with you. And I love reading what y'all have to say. It really touches my heart and my soul. If you're on Twitch, I'm on Twitch too. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, all that info is in the description box down below. Hope y'all are happy, healthy, and safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So this is going to be me gassing you up. It's going to be compliments and positive messages from Spirit, from me, from both of us to you. Man, I'm very sleepy all of a sudden. Are you sleepy? Who's sleepy out there? Alright, let's see. Courage. The Three of Wands, Virtue. Passion, very nice. Foresee. Orange Gold Dragon from Arcturus opens you up to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. Community. The world. The unknown. Ready. Clunker, broken and beautiful. Slave, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Adaptation. And the moon. A lot going on here, pile 2. So I guess first we'll start with courage. So you have a lot of courage, pal, to I'm pretty sure you know you have courage, but I don't think you are really necessarily aware of all the people who look up to you and admire you and use your courage as inspiration. It feels like you have done in oh my gosh, how do I say this? It feels like people have witnessed you kind of like speak up and speak out about various things in various situations, things that would have required a lot of courage, or if not speak up about something, they've seen you do things and, yeah, approach certain situations with a lot of courage. And then with this Three of Wands in particular, it says virtue, so, oops, moving my camera around, my goodness. Um, what this is saying is that you are so morally upright. You hold yourself to a very high moral standard, and I wouldn't necessarily say that you hold others to a high moral standard because you're not going to like judge or condemn anybody for not having, high morals, but you do kind of you believe in people and you believe in the best in people and you believe everybody you just kind of you're so sweet, like you just kind of automatically assume that everybody is going to show up and try to be the best version of themselves today, and that's not always the case. But that's a really nice optimistic thing about you, how to. But when it does come to your virtue, what I will say is that if it is a real injustice that you see, you are going to say something. Like you might not, you let people fight, not fight. How do I say this and have it come out the right way? You let people kind of take care of the stuff that they need to take care of. You're not necessarily going to intervene in other people's lives. You're going to allow people to make their own mistakes and learn their own lessons as they see fit because you understand that you can't teach people, you can't make anybody know anything, right? That's up to them. Um, but when you do see and witness a real injustice, like something that is just absolutely not okay, you will say something, you will intervene. You're a very passionate person. You have so much passion for others and for justice. I'm surprised you didn't get the justice card actually. You might later when we pull tarot. Um, you have such a passion for making sure that everybody is like safe and taken care of and respected and heard. This passion card also applies to a actual like passion for either like a creative venture or a hobby or some kind of interest that you have that you're very, very passionate about. Your passion also inspires other people. And then you have 4C and the moon over here, so you're very intuitive, pal, too. You are very good at seeing the future, predicting the future, kind of reading people, reading a situation, and being able to make your moves around it. You know what situations to avoid, what situations are going to serve you. You know how to word something or do something so that you get the best possible outcome. You're very, very tapped in. You know how to make your gifts and your abilities work for you with this adaptation card. And then with this slave card, it says, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. So this is saying to me, it's like you completely trust in spirit to show up for you and to do the things that they say that they're going to do. So you give of yourself willingly to them and you kind of allow them to use you as a force of good in this world, right? With this ready card and the unknown, like, yeah, and the world, like, you trust spirit take the wheel, right? You trust spirit to take the wheel and drive the bus to get you to where you need to be. You might not always know why you're doing what it is that you're doing, but you trust that the answers will come when they need to come. You might not always see the fruits of your labor, but you trust that it's going to come. And it does. With Clunker broken and beautiful, and also with community, you see the beauty in everyone and everything. You recognize flaws and imperfections as parts that make us whole, really. It's like the wabi sabi, right? Wabi sabi, where it's like something is becomes more beautiful because it is damaged. That's funny. I should ask Zach about that. So my friend Zach actually made these cards, and he lives in Japan. So I'm wondering if maybe he got that inspiration from there. But anyway, so what they do, if you're not familiar with that concept, so in Japan they have, I believe it's an art form where, let's say you have like a vase, right? And the vase breaks. Instead of getting rid of it and getting a brand new vase, what happens is you glue it back together and you paint the cracks with gold paint. And, it's believed to be more beautiful because it has been weathered, it has been damaged, it has been through something, it has a story to tell. And it's still here and it's still standing and it's beautiful. And now it has some gold on it, right? So you see the beauty in life. You understand that bad isn't as bad as it seems. Like, even if it feels terrible, like, yes, it can feel terrible, but there is beauty and magic and miracles and everything. There's you can make good out of almost any situation if you really try. You might not want to, depending on the situation, and that's fine, but you as a person, Pile 2, are capable of turning, very dim situations, very um broken situations into something beautiful and magnetic and powerful and something that multiplies. And with the community card, what I'm getting is you are a pillar in your community. So you might do a very public job, or you have a very public position, or you do something where you speak to a lot of people. There's a community of people around you that really look up to you, look up to what you do, support you, support your projects, be a guiding light. They want to hear from you. They see how you live your life and you know, they're inspired by that. They want to be like you. And then with this orange gold dragon from Arcturus opens you up to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future, be a guiding light. You are willing to be that guiding light for them. And then that's why they love you even more. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what else we can get. Also, wait, before we get tarot, something about this world card too that I need to point out. This world card in particular in this deck, as you can see, it is little Nas X. Um, this world card really has indications of fame and success and recognition for the work that you've been doing. So, if you don't feel like you're in a place where you're being recognized yet for your work and the services that you provide, you're going to be feeling on top of the world at some point very soon. So don't you worry about that. You are very successful, very talented, and you're meant to share those talents with the world. Okay, now tarot. Right. Can we gas up pile 2, please? Forgot what pile we were doing. Pile 2, please. Spirit. Ten of Fire, Ten of Wands. Overworked, stressed, imbalanced. Not you, though. Five of Water. Disappointment, regrets, forgiveness. Also not you. I mean, the forgiveness part, yeah, but we'll get into it. Three of Air, y'all. The Three of Swords. Sorrow, forgiveness, healing. And the Eight of Earth. Education, focus, and details. So Spirit, what Spirit is saying with all these pretty sad cards is that you're not like that. You're a very optimistic, very hopeful person. You don't allow really like the stresses of life to wear you down. You're very capable of conquering all the things that you face and the things that you see. You're not the type of person that will cry over spilled milk. You find a way to turn things into a positive. The same thing with this Three of Swords. And you don't make excuses to not heal. You know how there's all kinds of people that just love to sit in their pain and they never want to heal, they never want to get any better, they just like to kind of like stew in their own misery. Not you. Like the second like something comes up for you, you want it addressed and you want it gone. You're not the type of person that is going to try and forget about it without actually going through it because you understand that if you don't actually deal with these problems, it's going to come up later. So you tackle these challenges head on. You're not afraid to face the hard stuff because you know you have so much power inside of you to turn anything negative into something extremely positive. And then with this Eight of not swords, my goodness, Eight of Earth, Eight of Pentacles, you're a very, very hard worker. You're very focused. You pay a lot of attention to the details. You might be a little bit of a perfectionist. In the Eight of Pentacles, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, what the person on the card is doing is carving out pentacles, and they keep doing it over and over and over, trying to get better at it and, you know, make sure there's not mistakes the next time they do it. So like you can see here, this person has made a lot of different designs with their things. So you have a lot of patience to learn crafts well, whether that's actual physical crafts or if it's like a mental craft, right? Just my terminology here. You are very, very capable and you enjoy learning new things. And you're always improving, you're always seeking to get better, you're always doing better. And the work that you put out is very, very, like, It's amazing. People love it. It looks beautiful. It sounds beautiful. Whatever it is that you do, people really admire the quality of your work. That is what I have for you today, pile 2. If this reading resonated, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below. It really, really, really helps out the channel, and it gives me an opportunity to connect with you. Um, if you're on Twitch, I'm on Twitch too. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, the info for that is in the description box as well. I hope you all are happy, safe, and healthy. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Bye. What's up, pile 3? Welcome to your reading. Let me gas you up. So this is going to be compliments and positive stuff from Spirit and me. All right, let's see. First up, we got Soothe. Illuminate. Earth and Air Dragon represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Woman holding a coin, very nice. Gentle joy, good vibes, and complementary colors. Unexpected, surprising developments. Harmony, a joyful crossing of paths. Poetry, uninhibited intuition. Observe. Stillness, underneath observe. And you got fortitude with the 9 of Wands. And the Knight of Cups, the seducer. Ayy. You got away with words, pile number 3. Damsel, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So with the Knight of Cups, the seducer, and oopsies, damsel, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. You've overcome a lot of challenges and you've learned a lot when it comes to love and romance and relationships. And you honestly, like, it feels like you're a great person to be with in a relationship. And you've learned a lot about how to draw boundaries with people. I just noticed there's a crab in this cup. So you've learned when and where to draw boundaries with people, and you've learned that being with yourself is okay, and it's actually a lot of fun. You really enjoy your own company, and you're not going to kind of just go after people just for the sake of being with somebody, or there's people that are like, yeah, I date so that I can get food or whatever. Like, I don't know. You're not that type of person. When it comes to dating, you have very genuine intentions and you have learned how to decipher who also has genuine intentions toward you. And it feels like you're also a great coach when it comes to relationships. It feels like A lot of your friends and people around you can come to you and lean on you for advice when it comes to romantic stuff. Cute. I like that. And then with observe and stillness, you're really, really good at pausing when you need to, taking a step back, taking an objective overview of things. There are some people in this world, a lot of people, that they have to constantly fill their life with stuff. They have to either be, constantly scrolling on a screen, or they got two screens going at the same time, or they can't just sit still with themselves for 5 minutes. They always have to be doing something. And that's just like, yeah, some people have different levels of energy, but stillness and mindfulness are very, very important overall to human development. And you have a good understanding and mastery over that. You know how important it is to observe, to look over everything and understand it. Really have a good understanding of it before you kind of like act on anything or do anything with it. You're not going to rush in on anything without thorough knowledge, thorough foresight. This fortitude card, you really have a lot of fortitude, a lot of strength of character. You're not the type of person who is willing to give up easily. You show a lot of strength and tenacity in a lot of difficult situations, in a lot of different situations. You really some you give people something to look up to. But your character was built up because you've been through a lot of stuff, which you obviously know, but the people who look up to you don't necessarily see all that. They just see how great you are and how strong you are and how determined and capable and successful you are. Harmony, a joyful crossing of paths in poetry, uninhibited intuition. For some of y'all, you might be really good at poetry, good at writing, you might be very good at telling stories or writing short stories or writing a book. You might be working on a novel. People love the way that you speak. You have some of you might have a very eloquent way of speaking about you. Others of you, it might be the tone of your voice, your candor. It's the way that you use words. It's very captivating. It makes people want to listen to you more. And then the poetry card combined with the harmony, a joyful crossing of paths, and uninhibited intuition, it feels like you really enjoy living in the moment. You are not afraid to let your shields down, let your guard down, dance out in the open in a loincloth, right? Um, you you're here on this earth to experience a good and happy life. And it's very, very apparent in the way that you live and the way that you express yourself and the way that you go about things. You have a very pure expression of joy of your inner self, and you are very connected with your inner child, and you have a very healthy expression of it and a very healthy connection and relationship with it. And then again, with the uninhibited intuition card and illuminate, you are very intuitive, very psychic, you're very tapped in, you might receive, visions, clear audience stuff, you know about things before they happen, you dream about things before they happen, that kind of thing. You can trust your intuition to guide you and lead you into safe waters and provide you with the most optimal outcome for you. And you got gentle joy, good vibes, and complementary colors, and unexpected and surprising developments. This gentle joy card really just connects back to the harmony and the poetry card. You are so joyful and pure, and you love to experience joy and you love to share joy with others. I think for you, joy is a very crucial part of life, and it is absolutely. But you make sure to integrate it into almost everything that you do, and you try to spread it in every way that you can. Yeah, with unexpected, surprising developments. If you can give surprises to people, you will. You'll do anything to try and brighten up somebody's day, and you'll kind of do it on the down low. You might also be the kind of person who you donate money secretly or anonymously, or if you, for example, give money out to homeless people, you might kind of do it when nobody's looking, or you might try to do it when they're not looking if it's possible. It feels like you really enjoy the delivering surprises, and for you, it's really more just making sure you don't want necessarily a thank you. You just want that person to be okay, or you just want that person to be happy. You just want that person to receive what you have to give them because you know it's going to make them happy, or you know it's going to help them, and you don't want the recognition or the reward for it. You just, you knew that you were capable of doing a good thing for somebody, and you did it, and that was it. You're a little earth angel walking around spreading little blessings all over the place. Very cute. Like Tifa the fairy in Zach's video game, which is what these cards are based off of. And then woman holding a coin, you are blessed and highly favored. That's not necessarily what that means, but you are so abundant, and if you don't feel abundant materially right now, you will be. You are meant to have so much in terms of money and finances and material things if that's what you want. Like you obviously what you do with your money is your choice, but you're meant to be very, very stable and solid in this physical realm. And you're capable of providing that for yourself, but spirit is going to provide that for you as well. Literally, with earth and air dragon represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your homes and dreams. You have a good mastery over both of those elements, over the earth and the heavens. And because you are in this world but not of it, you you maintain that good connection to spirit, to your angels, to your spirit guides, and it helps you ground your manifestations into reality that much more quickly. And there are other people where they might be able to manifest stuff like that, but they're not able to keep it. Oh, you keep it. You keep it and you multiply it. And then with soothe and illuminate, I feel like with these things put together, it feels like you have a very soothing approach to how you show people, oh, how do I say this? The changes that they could make in their life, or with illuminate you shine a spotlight on darkness. You shine a light on things that don't serve other people, and you do it kind of out of the goodness of your heart. You're not doing it to oppress anybody, and you're not doing it in kind of like a mean way. You are very soothing and gentle in your approach. So some of you might be tarot readers or like motivational speakers, and the way that you approach your work is very calming. It's very soothing to people. Let's pull a couple tarot cards and see what else we can get. The Queen of Wands, very nice. Strength. The Six of Cups. Over the Harmony card, that's cute. And the Two of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Wands, you're very fiery, you're very passionate, you're very creative, you're very attractive. You're that person, like literally, it was somewhere else. Oh, the Illuminate. When you walk into a room, like you light it up. Oh, this was over the Illuminate card too. Literally, like you are like a sunbeam. You add so much warmth and joy and light and positivity, and you're just absolutely radiant. Ooh, yeah, and some of you, your face, like your skincare is either really good or you have a way of wearing your makeup where it's like really natural looking, but you have that nice glow to you. And then with this strength card, you are so strong. You have so much strength, so much fortitude, so much character. Um, and some of y'all might be physically strong as well. Shout out to all my bodybuilders. And yeah, again with the Six of Cups, you are such a good friend to people. You really know how to meet people where they're at, and you don't pass judgment on people. You are just content to be there with them in the moment and share an experience together. It can be really hard to find, especially I feel like in America it can be challenging to make genuine connections with people in that way. Um, it's hard, not a lot of folks are willing to just sit, right? And let alone sit with somebody and just be there with them for no reason. But you are content to just experience life and get to know people and soak up soak up an experience. It's really, really nice. You understand that there's a lot to gain from it. And with the Two of Pentacles, you're a very good multitasker. You're very good at juggling multiple things at once. You might constantly be multitasking. Um, you might not know how to do anything but multitask, right? Good for you, pal 3. I love it. I get that. I'm the same way. Sometimes I look and I'm like, when did I think it was a good idea to be doing 5 things at once? But you do it and you push through. Amen. All right, pile 3, that is your reading. If it resonated with you, please leave a like, leave a comment down below. It really, really helps out the channel and it gives me a chance to interact with y'all. And I want to meet you guys. If you're on Twitch, I'm on Twitch too. What else? What else? Oh, if you want a book of reading, all the information for that is down below in the description box. I hope y'all are happy, healthy, safe, and well. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Bye!